ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
What's up, guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Action Force 2-in-1 Valaverse figure review on the Action Points mail order exclusive Covert Ops Condor, and we have the Joe Fest 2023 exclusive Warpath Eclipse. And gotta give a big thanks to Valaverse for making this review possible and sending out this product to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from Valaverse, check them out. Link is in the description below. And I really like the packaging over here. Eclipse does look awesome. I'm liking that so far. Covert Ops Condor packaging doesn't have much going on. There's this mailer right over here as well. So we'll just put this aside for now, and then you can see the packaging looks dope for Eclipse, especially on the side right there. Beautiful looking image. And then on the back right over here, I really like this as well. You get an actual Eclipse on the Eclipse with the Eclipse screaming, and then you can see Eclipse again right over there. 4 Eclipses, one side. Anyway, there's a read up over there. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Then it says Action Force over there, Action Force up there. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if trying to get your Action Force figures, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here are the figures out of the packaging, and they both look pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of reused stuff over here, so they are mostly repaints. I don't think there's a lot of newly sculpted stuff except for just some bits here and there. We'll go over all of that soon enough, but we got accessories to look at as well, so let's get a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at the figures. So here's all the accessories that come with the figures, and of course Condor has a whole lot less. This being a free figure, all you need are your action points, and then you just need to send in your order confirmation, and then boom. He does come with the bio card right over here, so that's cool. I do like to keep these, and if you want to read it, you can go ahead and pause it right now. Nothing on the back right there. Each of them come with their own stand, and this one has more of like this army green color right over here. And you get 4 pegs sticking up. Then you get your standard issue set of hands. They each come with a set of fisted hands, and you get trigger hands, and then you have blunt weapon holding hands, and then you have these relaxed hands right over here. These ones throw me off just a little bit. Now, each figure comes with the same number of hands and everything, but like you can see with the Eclipse figure, the way the hand comes away from the hinge, it's a lot more straight. With this one, it has a weird angle to it. And I took pictures of him, cupping his right hand or supporting his right hand while holding his handgun. And by the way, when I get my Street Humans line going, I'm not going to include hands like this just because I feel like this is close enough. You know, I play the drums, so I'm used to hitting things, and your hand tends to kind of make this shape, you know? So, not that this is, I guess, particularly wrong, but I don't know. Either way, it works okay with me. These have a horizontal hinge. These have the vertical hinge, so that is a bonus of having these hands as well. And then you get this regular handgun right over here, and it looks pretty good. You could port in effects right there if you wish. And then these weapons right here for the Eclipse or the Warpath Eclipse figure, they all look really good. We've seen all these weapons before though, so nothing really new over here. I do like the gunmetal gray added to the end of this. That does look pretty cool. This may be a different gun. I'm not really sure. I'm not a gun guy. I don't know much about the guns. But the cool accessory right here, the change with this figure that I really love, are these head sculpts. These look fantastic. And I also do like how Valaverse pays attention to what the fans want to see. New paint apps. Damn, looks great. Again, you get the little clip right over there. And then we also have this one, which you've seen before, with different colors. Again, looking really good. Reminds me of that Key and Peele sketch. Ooh, did you catch the bridge of her nose? Damn! Remember that? Anyway, and then we have this new head right over here, which looks great as well. Screaming Eclipse head. I feel like it looks a little on the extra big side, though. I don't know. I know the mouth is wide open and everything, so it's going to look a little bigger. But when I put this on the figure, it just looks a little bit larger than I'm used to. But still looks very cool. Again, those paint applications look fantastic. Oh, by the way, we're doing a giveaway tonight over on Whatnot for one of these Eclipse figures. So if you want to get one, it doesn't cost anything to enter. You don't have to buy anything. Oh, and of course, she comes with the scarf right over here. And then you also get these 2 magazines. And then you get these 2 magazines as well. And then there's one right over here that you can, of course, take out. So here's the Covert Ops Condor head sculpt, and it's the same head sculpt that we got last time. This is actually from the reissue Wave 1, which, the plastic on these is just so much more malleable and easier to work with. And plus, Vala is taking the prices down on their figures too, which is pretty amazing. But you can see we have this 5 o'clock shadow over here on this different head sculpt, or the newer head sculpt. It looks pretty good. There's some patches over here. I guess they're somewhat natural. I feel like some of the hair could come a little bit further down the chin, but I like it. Not looking too bad at all. Fairly clean paint apps over here. I feel like this could go further up right there. A little bit more hair on the face, I think could have worked a little bit better with this. And then I really like what they did right here. So we have the same vest that they'd used for the Sergeant Slaughter, but all new Hawaiian deco over here. I feel like this is supposed to be like a Hawaii 5-0 kind of themed deal right here. You got the sunglasses. Those are sculpted on, attached to the chest. And then you have the tank top right over here with the nice texturing and everything going on. I like the pinless joints right there. Sweatband right there. Sweatband and watch on the inside. Looking pretty cool. And then the belt, lower torso, holster right here. This has all been used on different figures. So not looking too bad. And I love the stitching right here, and you get peg holes and treads at the bottom of the feet. Yeah, see, doesn't the Eclipse head look a little on the big side? Now, normally I would pose her with this underneath the head sculpt, but I wanted to look at the deco, and I'm going to take the vest off right over here in just a moment. One thing I forgot to show off was just a little head sculpt comparison, so you can see the different paint apps right here. Here's the regular version. Here's the Warpath exclusive, obviously. So yeah, same sculpt. Of course, just different paint apps. This one looks like it's a tad bigger. I don't know what it is, but I feel like this head's bigger. And then the armor looks really good right over here. The vest anyway. I love the silver dry brushing. Nice clean deco over here. That looks badass. Really love that. Especially, the pinless joints really help with that quite a bit. Wow. Looks really good when you bend the elbow and everything. So yeah, really liking that. Got the magazines in there. Looking pretty cool. And then, we have the same legs, same flat butt and everything. Legit, my Street Humans dudes will probably have more butt than this. I had Charlito 1 check the sculpts. Dry brushing on the knee pads right over here. Looks really good. And yeah, man. And we get peg holes and treads at the bottom of the feet as well. Go ahead and take this off. I find these vests a little bit easier to pop on and off these days compared to the last ones. You can see I detached it right here. And if it's a little bit colder, it's easier to tab back in, but you can see it will tab back in like that. So that's very cool. And yeah, like I just done. And there she is with the tank top and everything, just like had we seen before, same sculpt and all that. And really nice looking deco right over here at the top. That is very clean. Really love the tattoos on this figure. Yeah, she looks great. I'm going to pass on the articulation segment right here, but I will say I mostly really do like the articulation on these figures. It's not really different from before. The only issue that I have really is that when I turn the head side to side, they're either looking down or up while I do that. Like for Condor, he always kind of looks up when I turn his head to the side. He can't just turn to the side. And then, with Eclipse, she looks down when I turn her head to the side. So, that's a little bit irritating. But other than that, I really do like the articulation on these. Aside from some stiffness, when I reviewed some Action Force figures back in March, I had a little bit of breakage and stiff joints. It's June now, we're almost in July, and these knee joints can still be a bit stiff, especially on this figure right over here. Now to measure out these figures, you can see that Condor is standing at about 6.5 inches tall, and Eclipse is standing just a little bit shorter, just under 6.5 inches. Then for a couple quick size comparisons, here's our Covert Ops Condor next to the regular Condor figure, and then here's the 2 Eclipse figures. And I do like the color scheme on this new one right here, but I gotta say overall, I do like this one more. I like the new head sculpt and everything, even though I still think it looks a little big, but the color scheme on the original one, I don't know, there's something about it. I dig this one. And then to compare these figures next to some G.I. Joe classified figures, we have the classified Outback, if I remember the names right, and then we have Zorana. Again, I didn't watch the show nearly as much as I did Transformers, but damn it, I love having these militaristic type 6-inch fully articulated figures, and I love that these lines fit into scale together. And then here's a Covert Ops Condor and the Warpath Eclipse figures. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Inner Letdown Spider-Man. Oh, hey, you don't look too bad with it. Whoa! Hey! Talk about a war face. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm out of here. Oh, okay. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. And if you want to help us get to 1 million subscribers, I hope you hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. In case you didn't want to click the things, but if you want to click the things to click are there, as you know. And these figures are fun. I like playing with these figures, especially with the articulation a bit more loosened up. It's just a lot more pleasing to play with the figures and pose them around, and I had a really good time with them. To my surprise, out of the two of them, which I gotta say, Warpath Eclipse was the one I was looking forward to the most, but I don't know exactly why, but the co-op's Condor, I think I had a little bit more fun with posing him around, getting him into a lot of dynamic poses. Maybe having the body mold with the, you know, slightly looser joints just made it easier, made it a little bit more fun for me to indulge. And I don't know, I really like them both. And I think it's really cool that Valaverse has the action point system. It's a very old school thing. I bet it's a huge pain in the ass for him to do this. Like, it's got to be a nightmare. I can only imagine. But hey, the guy is dedicated to the Action Force fan base, and that is freaking awesome. So I think it's really cool that this whole thing is happening, and I think it's just a cool idea overall. So yeah, I do appreciate it. By the way, I did get these figures for free, but regardless, I still think it's awesome, and regardless, I have been saving my action points as well. But anyway, I think they're both very good figures. If you're into getting exclusives or the mail-in figure and you already have a lot of these, I think you're going to be really happy with them. I can't remember how much the Eclipse figure is supposed to cost. I think she's closer to like $35. I expect that with an exclusive. So at that price point and the price point of free, yeah, well, you know, for everybody on the Condor figure, I'm going to give these figures a Sun rating of...
I love it!
And my only real gripe is just turning the heads. Like, that's the thing that kind of bugs me the most, is just the way the heads turn. Maybe some other tiny little gripes, but that's the number one thing that stood out to me. I want to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. Tonight we got the giveaway, so hopefully I see you guys there, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face is my shot.